Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for coming back to Keep It Film with me. I appreciate you guys visiting the channel. Hey, keep letting me know what content you like and what content you don't like. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, share these videos with your friends and family. Tell them that they can come Keep It Film with me as well, okay? We have another guest on the show today. This guy is super talented. He's already acted in a couple of my projects, and he's been in some other movies as well. This guy's name is Geo. You may have noticed him in the latest movie, Leo. This guy was like the super villain in that movie, and that's what I definitely want to talk to him about today because previously he's played other roles that didn't really have him being such a mean character. So I wanted to ask him about the difference in those characters that he has played so far. So today we have Geo. Geo, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
Good, good, man, good. Hey, so your experience with the film Leo, tell us a little bit about that, man. Like, what were some of the ups and what were some of the downs being one of the main characters on that film?
Um, I would say as far as a down goes, and I say this would probably go just as you age in anything that you do, is the expectations. Um, just because you're not, people look at you differently because you've been there before. And then with you being in the main light, not only do you have producers and directors looking at what you're doing, but you got the extras and up and comings doing the same thing. So you kind of set a tone for people coming up, and you kind of either shoot yourself in the foot or propel yourself forward based off of how you act and deal with the people running the show. I've been luckily spoiled enough to have Nuri Boswell be the director of quite a few of the projects that I've been in, and he's kind of shown me the way and kind of guided me when I've made rookie mistakes and whatnot. So, with that is just kind of the bumps of growing.
Okay, definitely, man, definitely. Now, I want to ask you, what was one of the most challenging things that you had to face during the filming of this movie, Leo?
Um, Really, I guess just not getting caught up in everybody else's stuff and trying to stay focused on mine just because sometimes you focus on what's going on around you because you want your stuff to go so right,
Yeah.
um, and it can cause you to stumble over things.
And in this movie, he was pretty much a super villain, man. I mean, walking around, slapping people up, pistol whipping people, taking charge. You had a little goon that followed you throughout the movie, bossing him around. How did you channel uh, the character for that role? How did you get into the headspace that you needed to be in order to really bring out the character of Chris?
Um, to be honest with you, Chris gave me an opportunity to step outside of who I am as a regular person. I'm more of a family man, a laid back everybody. My friends call me Bruce Wayne because I'm so nice. Like they tell me I need to be have a little more edge to myself. But there's an actor that kind of gave a phrase that when you see an actor do a part very well, it's because it's inside of him. You saw my man who did Hannibal Lecter.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to tap into that because there's a Hannibal Lecter inside of him.
Okay.
My man that did the Joker, there was a Joker inside of him. That I grew up in the area of seeing things. So I mean, it's there, but I was just guided and directed in different directions to where I didn't have to run the streets. So it's the blueprint was always in front of me. I just was able to go a different way. So.
Okay, definitely, man, definitely. Now, what started this acting career for you, man? Like, what made you want to just jump out there one day and say, I want to be an actor"?
Okay, so uh, I've always had like been in the arts, if you will, whether it was singing or music, you know, now acting. But honestly, back in 2017, I was just getting out of some trouble, and I was trying to find a job and was trying to get my stuff together and stay on track for me and my kids. And I needed something to kind of fill some time because it was rough back then. But I came across a post that somebody made about Case 137,
Okay.
and you know, that kind of led to where we are today. You know, I was coming out of a bad situation and needed something to channel energy and redirect focus on, and luckily you and Nuri were there, so I appreciate y'all that for more than y'all know. I was gonna say I got my kids, so you know I got to give them, and they with me 24/7, so I got to give them a good role model. I got to give them, my boys need to see what a man's supposed to be like, and my daughter needs to see what a man's supposed to do. So
Same here, man. Same here. Trying to be that role model. I get it. So what's next for you, man? Like what? I know that you did Case 137. You've done Leo. And was there another project that you were a part of as well?
we there was it hasn't been finished to my knowledge, but it was a project I believe that you had some hands on, the Wishing Cape. It was the voiceover.
Okay.
And that was fun. I enjoyed that, you know, because I've always been a clown with doing accents, or when I was a kid, prank phone calling somebody. So to be able to use those for something in a creative sense was kind of cool.
Okay.
As far as what's next, I got my ear to the ground.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out some things. And I've had a couple of auditions. One was down in Detroit, and there it was a school and whatnot for down there. I honestly felt I bombed it. I really did. But I'm so used to, and this is where I say I got spoiled with you and Nuri. I'm so used to, you guys have allowed me to, if when I'm reading my script, to pretty much say it how I would say it. You know what I'm saying? If I was this guy. And I
Right.
believe that's what has helped me become a solid actor. But that's not always what you get to do, especially when you're dealing with people that want a certain thing. Because I had to do a paragraph for a Toyota commercial, and I tell you what, it seems like as much as I studied that thing, I always forgot it. And I
Yeah.
wanted to say it how I would say it, even though it was paraphrasing, but they didn't like that. But they did like the fact that I was coachable and open, and that's why they did call me back for some things. But unfortunately, being a single dad, I got to put priorities in order. So, hopefully I get to them, another day. But whatever pops up, especially locally, I'm down to take a look at it. I want to be part of some good quality projects. So,
So you did Case 137. You did Leo. You did voiceover work for The Wishing Cape. And you're looking to pursue some other things in acting. What is some advice? It looks like you got your feet wet a little bit. What's some advice that you would give somebody else who's looking to step into the game, man? A new coming actor that's looking to get into their first film or go act for their first commercial or do some voiceover work. What advice would you give this person?
fail.
Fail. Okay, that's a new one. I never heard that one.
And I don't mean like fail and be comfortable with it, but you will hear no in these type of professions more than you will hear yes. It's like they say with anything, the more you do it, the more likely the negative is going to happen. But in this instance, it's the more you do it, the more likely the positive is going to happen, because you're going to hear more negatives than positives. Because when you go to act in front of somebody, when you go to sing in front of somebody, whenever you're doing something with the arts, you are looking for somebody to critique you, for somebody to tell you what it is that you need to do to be better. And unfortunately, we're in today's society, in my opinion, we've gotten a little soft with being able to take criticism. So be ready to take criticism and fail, but don't get comfortable failing. You know, like I said, you know, how many times, I'm pretty sure most of us know how to ride a bike. How many times did we fall off that bike before we was able to do it, especially riding with no hands?
Ton of times, man.
So you know that's how many bumps and bruises you're gonna get when you are going to deal with these, and just be you, remain being you.
Okay, that's solid advice, man. That's real solid advice. I definitely think it is important for people to fail, right? Because how are you going to know how to correct yourself? How are you going to know to come correct if you don't know what the wrong way is? So that's a really good way to look at it, and I'm sure some of the viewers will appreciate that advice, man. Because not a lot of people think about that. They just think that you have to approach everything and get it right the first, second, third time, and sometimes you're not gonna get something right until you do it the 10th time. So
you know you're gonna fail. You know, so
yep, most definitely, man. Hey, so if there, so I mean, I really appreciate that advice. Do you have, as we sign off, do you have any other words that you would want to leave the viewers with? And this is going out to anybody who's looking to get into the industry. Period, not just actors. I mean, you're talking to directors, producers, writers, anybody that's just looking to get into the entertainment space. Do you have any words that you would like to sign off with to give them to help them out?
If you are in the local area, definitely get with the Keep It Film with Me page on YouTube with my man right here, Marcel Gamble, because he is dropping dimes and gems of wisdom. Just because I know me and you've had some conversations, and I thought things were one thing, and you said, and you showed me. I'm just like, man, you know, and it just, you know, you got knowledge. If you get an opportunity to work on a project and the name Nuri Boswell pops up, definitely hop on that, because the man, him and his cameraman, is it Abel, right?
Kane, yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And you know, honestly, if you see, and if you are a director or putting a project together, anybody that was on the Leo cast, my man Archie, Charles Archie, Big Chuck, hey, get with them. If you saw anybody on the cast, you know, they got a good group of people in the Grand Rapids area. And if you are a director, actor, producer, don't be afraid to put your stuff out there. People always gonna talk about it, whether it's good, negative, doesn't matter, but it's out there.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by the channel to Keep It Film with me. As always, you have an invite, man. Keep doing the great work. We see you out here in these films. We see you putting your best into it, and it's turning out great, man. Like, I have heard nothing but great comments, especially about your character in the film Leo. You know, Chris was that supervillain, man, and you brought it, and he was everything that we needed him to be. So I commend you on that and appreciate you for that. And keep going, man. Just keep plugging at it. Keep networking, because networking is definitely going to provide more opportunities for you. And stop by again, man. We appreciate you on the show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos, and tell your friends and family to come Keep It Film with me as well, too.
I was gonna say, if you got time for me, let me do one quick shout out for my football team, the Northern Michigan Wolves. We down here in Florida right now. We play on Sunday for a national championship game. So hopefully we're gonna bring back the Natty back to Grand Rapids and West Michigan.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I wish y'all luck. I'll be praying for y'all, all right?
Look us up on Facebook, and there should be a link if y'all want to watch some football and give us some prayers and your spirits. So yeah, definitely.
Hey, if you hit me with that link, I'll actually post it in the description for this video.
So hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man.
Hey, have a blessed one.
Yup.
All right, peace.